Right.
All right, so what's going on, everybody? My name is Kel from Handlebars and Cigars. You can follow me on both Instagram and YouTube at Handlebars and Cigars. And to my right, we have
Will Hart from the world famous
the
Cigarage.
world famous cigar.
What a way to start that out.
The world's famous cigarage.
There you go.
Hopefully, everybody's having a fantastic Wednesday, hump day.
Hump day.
As usual, we definitely got a show lined up for you guys. But before we get into all that, we're gonna go around the room real quick again and ask everybody what you're smoking and drinking. And also, people who are out there viewing us and listening to us, we're gonna check in with you too to see what y'all smoking and drinking. Let's start off with my man JJ. JJ, what you got, brother?
It's an Angel's Envy cigar. I don't know which one it is.
Wait, he got an Angel Envy cigar,
It's a green band.
green band,
And
okay,
it's sipping on the Jefferson's Tropics.
and the Jefferson Ocean Tropics. Nice, nice. How about you, Double A? Hey, Ron.
Right now, I'm smoking a Victor Sinclair Rojo,
A Victor St. Clair Corojo.
but I'm getting ready to smoke an El Mago.
Get ready to smoke a Yamada.
El Mago? El Mago.
El Mago, okay. Who's that by? Your mother.
Or two. I don't know. Somebody in a different country, not this one.
No,
Oh,
it's made by El Mago and is the Miami. Actually,
I think they're rolled in Miami. I'm pretty sure they are.
thank you for that insight.
This
Thank you for that insight, Ron. Ben, what you got, brother? Move around along.
I'm smoking a Perla Del Mar
Pearl,
Maduro
per,
Toro.
Perla del Mar
That's right,
Toro.
Maduro Toro.
Toro.
And I'm drinking the Barcelo
The Barcelo rum.
from
Nice.
the Dominican.
oh, the
yeah.
Barcelo
Yes,
Imperial.
sir. That's
Whatever
thank
he
you
just
for
said.
that
That
pronunciation.
one.
Something, hey, hold on. Something from another country.
That's right, too.
Matthews by way of.
Yeah, by way of.
All right, what you got, Rue?
I got the Year of the Snake Bottle Rocket by Punch.
Oh, yes, the snake.
And
Bottle Rocket by Punch.
pairing that with the Woodford Reserve Double Oak.
Nice.
Whoa, the Woodford Reserve, the double, the double oak.
Very
All
nice.
right.
Very nice. So let's
We
see.
got some
We've
people
got
chatting in. Jason got the Cohiba Red
Cohiba
Dot.
Red Dot.
What you drinking, Jason?
Rod's got the Rocky Patel 20th anniversary, 1995 to 2015, Maduro and Miller High
Miller
Life.
High Life.
There
Nice.
you go.
Hey, we got Matty Ice. Hey, shout out to Matty Ice. He's smoking the Cohiba Riviera and the Maker's Marks, the Keeper's release.
Yeah, you got the guys are having the same one.
Yep.
Surprised Rod's not drinking something from O&B.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Check that.
Yeah, it's the first time he's not doing an OMB beer.
What you
Interesting. So
drinking in?
I'm finishing off the Oliva V Lancero. You can tell I'm finishing that off because it was like 4 times that size. And I'm actually having the Jefferson's Ocean Tropic.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, I missed it, found it, got it.
Got it. Oh,
There you go. What's good, Tom? What you smoking and sipping on, Ted?
so
And on video, we got Tony
okay.
with a dope ass shirt
Look at Tony.
representing.
Nice shirt, Tony.
Hells yeah, bro.
Hey,
Yep.
He's got some money, man.
hey, you and JJ got the
Yeah,
same.
and JJ in the audience is
the
wearing the
same
same shirt.
stylist.
Yeah, the same stylist. What you smoking and sipping on? And by the way, happy 60th, brother.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Nice.
That 60, that number kind of hits hard, man. It doesn't sound the same as like 50.
Listen, all I gotta
got to
say
say,
is
Cal.
that party you had looked dope as hell.
Yeah, man, it was only like maybe like 12, 13 people. It was nice. But anyway, I got
Hey, Tony,
the. I'm sorry, what you saying?
you saying something?
Oh, I said I got the Aroma de Cuba, Mi Amor,
Okay.
and
Yeah,
my Maker's Mark Old Fashioned with the expensive cherries.
Nice. Nice.
Very nice.
Now Teddy's smoking what, a Perdomo 206.
I don't know that one.
Me either. I'm about to get something on that. Huh. Oh,
Wait,
20th.
who?
20th anniversary. The organic chocolate stout.
Yeah, see, now we're picking up Ben over here on video. You're in the audience, bro. I don't think you need to. It works. You can cut that
So,
camera off because that's gonna just give us more feedback. I'm out. All right. I mean, you here, bro? And
he wants to be here squared.
yep.
All right, so check this out. I'm smoking the Cohiba Riviera. Compliments of Matty Ice. Matty Ice gifted me a couple of cigars, and I told him I was going to smoke the Riviera to give my thoughts and input on it. Before that, I had what was that rascal? The Tatuana. Did I say that right? Ta- Tatuaje.
I corrected him earlier. I was like, if you're having a tatuaje, that's way different than a Tatiana.
Yeah, I had the
Yeah, it is.
Tatuaje. The Tatuaje, the skinny monster.
Which one? What color was that?
Oh shit! It was
It was
black. It
small.
was black with red lettering.
I got
Yeah, the skinny monster. That's a good smoke.
All
That's a good
right.
smoke. You ever had a
So
chance? And I'm drinking.
the Dr. Pepper.
I'm drinking a drink Dr. Pepper. Don't you know the strawberry and cream? I'm part of the original show.
So
Oh,
Rod says, shout out to Ruben for his birthday yesterday.
yeah, Ruben's birthday yesterday.
Yeah, hope you had a good one. Let's see. Oh, Tiz got the Perdomo 20th anniversary and an organic chocolate stout. Oh, that organic chocolate stout, bro. That'll make everything taste great. I remember that beer. I wonder if Rod ever had that organic chocolate stout. Hell if I
Yeah,
remember.
what up?
O and B.
No.
No, I'm just.
Cigarage.
Yeah.
Yeah, jump in real quick.
So we're trying to solicit a little feedback. Did you guys like last week's show when we had Cigar Bob? Was it Cigar Bob or Bob the
Bob, the
Oh,
cigar guy.
see, look at
Man.
that.
Look, this is what happens when he starts smoking a Cohiba Riviera. He's thinking he's already on that boat trip to the Riviera.
All right, Bob the cigar guy.
There you go.
Was that a pretty good show? Was that very informative? You guys have a good time with that? Question for the audience, feedback from the group.
Well,
his opinion on how he does his show too.
yeah,
I mean, he's the same way you guys do. Whether he likes the cigar or not, it doesn't sugarcoat you.
yeah,
I've
definitely.
actually watched some of his videos since then being on.
Okay.
Now,
Yeah, I think definitely a lot of the people after our show last week have tuned into some of his webcast reviews of cigars. Because legit, like when he talks about smoking a cigar, he's not going to sugarcoat it. He's not. He's just going to tell you straight what it is, what he gets. And of course, everybody's palate's different, but at least you get an overview of what that cigar brings to the table. And we've had some commentary here in the audience about Bob, the cigar guy, talking
Oh,
about being
yeah, yeah,
able
yeah,
to
yeah, yeah, yeah,
recharge
yeah.
Boveda packs.
Yeah.
So,
Hold
so
on.
we schooled somebody here
Hey,
today.
I'm gonna let you drop in on that because I had a side comment afterwards
Okay.
because this particular person which will
Rename
remain
nameless.
nameless thought Bob the cigar guy was full of shit when he said how you recharge a Boveda pack. And so he had to fact check it by asking
Asking
us.
us.
well, this is Bob, the cigar guy. I asked him.
Yeah. He would.
He said this fucking dude, I can't.
So why Bob the cigar guy was lying to you?
A long time following,
Was
first time listening. Yes, Rob the cigar guy Finley.
Hey, we just talking about you, brother.
Hey, his ears were ringing. That's the problem.
Uh-huh. I'm sorry. I said I think I called you. What I called him? I called him
Cigar Bob.
Cigar Bob. My the deepest apologies. It's Bob the cigar guy.
And all you got to do is just listen to Kel, the Boveda guy.
Yeah.
It says Ruben. Oh, Bob, you're gonna love this because we're gonna eventually have a raffle to see how many Boveda packs are in Kel's humidor
Mm.
because there's no cigars, so they're fighting each other.
Yeah. Let me see your lighter.
Hey, what?
Yeah, man.
No cigars?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just told you, Matty Ice.
a couple. They he might not even be there now.
Well, partly at the moment, there's at least maybe one.
Maybe one. Oh,
Stay.
life's good, Bob. How's it going with you, bro? As a matter of fact, JJ just said he's been watching a bunch of your shows and he's loving them, man. The no nonsense review guy.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm gonna call Bob from now on. The no nonsense cigar reviewer.
That's good.
Hell yeah. And Ted says he hadn't bought a Baveda pack in a long while. I know he meant long while.
Who said that?
Ted.
Yeah, I haven't bought one in a while.
Well, you haven't bought one because you don't need any.
All that, but he's got so many, they just constantly charge themselves.
Yeah, they recharge themselves.
So that's another thing.
Lay them on top of one another, and they recharge themselves. That's another beta hat. I got a million of them.
I think what you did was put up a solar panel right outside your humidor. It just charges that humidor up. Oh Lord. Oh Jesus.
Let's keep that. Oh, let's keep that.
Oh look who we got. We got
What's up, peeps?
what's up, brother?
What's up, Albert?
You're not even
What's going on, baby?
okay.
Listen, guys, I just popped in to say hello. I gotta run. I gotta my kid's godmother just got a baby, so I gotta run to the hospital to see the baby. I just wanted to jump in real quick because I haven't seen you guys in a while and I miss you guys, bro. So peace out to you guys.
Congrats, Grandpa.
Yeah, be good.
No. I ain't got no grand. I'm not no grand.
Oh.
Don't go there, bro. No, just family, man. Yo, June 21st, man. We in there, bro.
Yes.
Yes.
We in there.
All right, be good, brother.
I'm gonna do something really nice for you guys, man, as a gift.
Oh,
And we're gonna do
Hey.
something really nice for you as well.
Hey,
You just
hey.
wait.
Albert, what's her name?
Her name is.
No, the something that you're gonna do nice for us. What's her name?
Nah. That's a surprise, man. Guys,
It ain't like
I gotta
that.
bounce out. I gotta bounce
All right,
out,
bro.
guys.
All
Yo,
right,
have
be
a
good.
good one, man.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, brother.
Love you guys.
So I have a question for Tony. First of all, congratulations and happy birthday. How does it feel now to break the 6-0 mark? You feeling any different? Oh, I gotta relive.
He's not muted.
I gotta relive.
He ain't muted.
He's using Rod's internet.
Yeah, I'm looking over at the board. You're not muted, bro. Nah, you shit. Well, turn off the camera and turn it back on. See what happens.
Hold on.
Can you hear us at least? Did Tony just freeze?
Oh,
Oh, he got rod internet.
Everybody.
Hey, you see what Whitehead said? He goes,
Yeah.
Kel's got as many Boveda packs as my man at Wendy's got sugar packs.
yeah, there was a dude at Wendy's who used to go. This guy was relentless though. He worked he worked the dining room area, and this dude, I swear to God, his energy level. You swear he was opening up them sugar packs and just pouring it down down his throat. Yeah, cocaine is a hell of a drug. Rod said, "Who said that?" That was Will, Rod. Yeah, that was my man Will that made that comment about your internet. I know you got some good internet out there, buddy.
Yeah, kill it.
Mm.
All right, just looking for some. Got to recharge them. You know it, Bob.
Oh, yeah, I don't know if he heard that what we were saying right before he came on. Why didn't you buy what he was selling?
You bought it now, though.
I'm in. I'm
Yeah,
in. I'm
you in.
recharging them
Yep,
all.
yep, yep. Hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, hey,
Distilled water on the way.
hey, Ben.
Yeah, without a
Ben,
doubt.
Can you hear me now?
almost about that time when I was telling you about the doggone handheld shower head. Huh?
That's for the after show. That's
I
for
don't
the
know if we
after
want to
party.
talk about that right now.
We won't talk about that right now,
We're on the live on the World Wide Web right now,
but,
guys.
but answer me this: was I right or was I right?
All right.
Boom, spot on.
All right, so
The handheld shower.
I'm gonna switch this up. Man, I can't read this. It is too goddamn small.
Where's your glasses, Papa? Hey, give me that. I'll read it.
Go ahead.
I'll read it.
Let's see.
Hold on, wait.
I think it's the Gallego
He gives it to
from
the older one
DR.
to read.
Yeah.
I like how I give it to him and he lifts his glasses up so he can read it.
Like he can pronounce it anyway.
I think it's the Gallego.
Yeah, it might be the Gallego or the Gallega. Okay, Gallego. What's that?
Anemoy?
Anamoy.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you.
I got you started.
Hold on. Damn, there's a lot of glare up in here. What's going on? I'm trying.
Hey, yo, that's like when you help your kids with the homework.
Yeah,
Yo, I got
yeah. I got you started. I got you all
Yeah.
acted up. Go.
Oh, that's about
Go.
without the shine. That's about as close as I'm gonna be able to show that.
Maybe Bob might know.
Bob probably had one of these. So I had these from DR. What happened?
No, he Bob did say what
Oh,
he
you go.
missed.
What I missed? You you missed us teaching somebody to recharge potato packs, and then
Who swore on a stack of Bibles that you was bullshitting?
Yeah.
When you gave him the information on how to recharge a doggone beta
I
pack.
even messaged you.
Yeah,
he messaged you, and
during the show.
you probably dismissed his ass.
That's right.
Another like, what is this new?
Another Marine message.
Another Marine. Wow,
Messages
he's
another
throwing
Marine
that in.
and gets sent to
Wow,
delete file.
he sent directly to spam.
Blocked.
The nerd on this side
Yeah.
asking this question.
I can't believe it. Because asking me such a damn question right now.
The nerd
Even the
He's busy reviewing cigars. Leave the fuck alone.
Yeah, I'm never going to entertain him.
You gotta go from work at my time.
A real memory.
He's got a filter. If Boveda comes up, spam.
Real gets that one when she gets back. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we'll get back on that in a later episode.
Or blocked and deleted.
What did White Hand say? My man opened his lunchbox and the damn thing was overflowing with packs.
There's no point that it.
Bless his heart, man.
So
Wow. Wow,
you know
Bob.
you know. Wow, Bob. I'm sure you can see the video on the box. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Ah,
Oh,
Lord.
Jesus.
Oh, now I guess you know who it was that asked.
Right? He outed himself.
Yeah, Jake was breaking the truth, my friend.
Yeah. Oh, damn, this is good. I'm liking this.
You ain't got the one point on that joking. What's so good on the first point?
The flavor.
Okay.
It's kind of like a how can I put this? Kind of like a creamy intake. Nothing to do with Wolf
Okay.
or
Cheetah balls.
Cheetah Balls or the hay down in Mississippi.
All right, because the way you smack your lips, I thought you was gonna
I'm
come
like,
with the cheetah balls.
nope. He's nuts.
Oh my god.
Oh Lord, we got up for 20 minutes and it's already rolling. That's the last time I'm giving you a Dr. Pepper strawberry and cream. So White Hand want to know how that smoke is for you, the Riviera.
Riviera is great. I like it. I like the draw on it. I would probably put it in medium full-ish. Um, uh, uh, uh,
Medium fullish.
correct. Yeah, I'll put that in. Oh Lord, did you say creamy intake?
Oh,
Yeah,
Ah,
I told you that was right up there with the cheetah balls. That was nuts.
oh, these nuts.
Yeah, yeah, cheetah balls with a creamy intake.
Ah, here we go, folks. Here we go,
Yeah,
folks.
I'm just going. Hey, I'm just repeating what you just.
I know. I should have said it.
Oh Lord, that's
Nope.
hot in the mouth.
Nope.
But yes, I
No.
do like the Riviera. Would I buy it again? I think I probably need. Would I buy it first off because it was gifted to me? I would probably would like to have it gifted to me maybe a few more times before I can make that commitment. Yes, wink, wink. Shout out to Matty Ice. I'd probably like to have this gifted. Hold on, hold on. Hold on. A few more times there.
I'm trying to see. Is that any better?
Yeah, I had to put my
That's the
sunglasses on.
cigar I'm having. Gallera and the Moy. I don't even know what the hell that's supposed to mean. But yeah,
I would say not the
I like
cheetah.
this. Not the cheetah and not the
Just lead it up to that, Bob. Bob, his leading was creamy.
I did like how Bob last week said his favorite cigar of the show
Oh yes,
after smoking 140 cigars was the last one he
it was
smoked.
the last one he smoked. That was good.
My chair, I said,
That was good.
I question, how the fuck did he not make himself sick smoking that many cigars in that short amount of time?
That's a good question, Bob. How did you not get sick?
Because that's like, you think 140,
That was power smoking.
that's 12.
Yeah,
That can't be healthy. Oh, that's for me, so I think those goldfish.
yeah.
yeah.
Some of the guys doggone retro
this can't
drawing
be healthy.
a Viva St. Clair over there.
Well, that he doesn't drink beer with alcohol.
The 555
They, they can't they can't be healthy.
says the man chugging away. Oh, I'm loving it. Oh, I'm loving it, man. This is great.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, how many cigars do you think you could smoke in one day? Like, if you had an endless supply.
3, maybe 4.
Maybe 4.
If the wife's not looking. If the
If
wife,
she gave you the blessing and said, smoke whatever you want, how many think you could actually do?
well, if she gave me the blessing for me to smoke how many I want, she just called my insurance company and upped my policy. And she's far and old.
Oh,
Well, how many think you could smoke in a day?
I've maxed out. No, I maxed out at 7.
Dude, look.
And that was a trip we took
Oh,
from
yeah.
here all the way to Massa was it? No, hold on. Where was it? Maryland.
I've done 7.
Yep, 7.
Yeah, it turned very green. But I did the Key to Key Club at McCraney's where you go in, you open the shop, you have to have a lit cigar the whole time. You're there.
The
and
whole
then,
time.
And then at the end of the day, you put the key in the door and lock it. And that's the Key to Key Club. You get your name on a plaque.
Wow.
So yeah, I did 7 that day. I was worn out.
Well, that was us because when we left, now mind you, not all of them were this size either.
Okay.
Okay, just to be upfront. But when we were driving, we had a cigar in the car. First stop, I think we stopped at a lounge, had a cigar there. Some of us went right next door, had some food, took that trip the rest of the way, had a cigar on that. So right there, you're talking 3. I remember the steakhouse we were at let you smoke cigars.
That's
So
2.
that's 4 so far, right? And I remember we went to one bar after that. That's another cigar, and then another bar after that. So I know we had 7. That at least I had 7. I don't remember what everybody else had.
So Tony chimed in. He said not only he hit 6-0 yesterday, but it was 37th wedding anniversary.
Oh, for real? Congrats, bro!
Yeah, man.
Congrats,
Just might
bro.
make it.
There you go. There you go.
Wow,
You
37 years.
just might make it, brother.
Wow,
You're almost there.
almost. Damn. Oh. Oh, what do I have to say? I know Mrs. Handlebars, and she not giving the okay for him to smoke unlimited sticks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. What about say you get so busy and focused you don't even notice? I started at 5-ish every morning, and I didn't stop till midnight plus every night. Damn. Yep. Ted, 7 that trip. Exactly, bro.
I mean, that's almost 2 an hour.
Yeah.
I haven't
Nah,
had
with
no more
that
than
ride we
three.
had. And mind you,
No more than
Oh,
three
talking
in
about
one day
Bob.
for me.
oh Bob, yeah, that,
Yeah.
that man, 2 an hour.
I was smoking.
Damn.
You think about it. I mean,
Hot boxing.
5 till midnight, he smoked 140, almost 45 cigars a day. I mean, that's almost. But I think that I think.
Well,
the
I
other-
mean, I'm sure they're all like you said, weren't full,
Yeah.
right? But
Yeah.
that's a lot.
That's a lot.
still impressive.
So
That's going up all the way down to the nub.
Yeah, if you're doing like
nub to the nub. Oh yeah.
show and you're walking around, you put it down, you talk, and
Yeah.
you're picking it back up. Like, how far are you going to go?
Oh well, that's a good question for Bob. Like, did you smoke it down to the nub, or
He's
did you
smoking
just,
the first quarter and testing it out,
or just testing them out? Like, what's going on, or good halfway through? I'm just curious. Oh yeah, the first was the Killer Bee. You damn right, bro. I remember that. I remember that. Damn, that was good too. Woo! Yeah, but that's the most I think ever. And guess what? I don't think I'll ever repeat that. But I do have a question for Ben here. That April Fools that I think
Oh yeah,
Asylum put
yeah.
in. I know I'm
Hey,
still a wuss, bro. I
I
haven't touched mine. That's a 9 by
9
90.
by 90, and let me tell you, normally those cigars are like a
Novelty.
they're just a novelty cigar, right?
Right.
Asylum really hit it out of the park when they put that together. I smoked it. It was a 3.5 hour smoke. I smoked it down to the last eighth of an inch. I have my number in it, and I'm telling you that I touched it up maybe 2 times the whole time. I I recommend the April Fools if you want something different. It was
I
for
got
me.
it.
It was fantastic. Now for the soft opening of the cigar shop on the rocks in Indian Trail, I already have acquisitioned the Woody by
Oh yeah.
Oscar Valadares,
Yep.
and it's about this big. So
Yeah.
I'm ready to go with
Yeah,
that.
it's like a 2-3
Yeah,
footer.
yeah, it's a beast.
It looks like a baby bat.
It was 60. It was $65.
I didn't
Yeah,
J Lo attempt that one time, and I heard he went green.
I don't know, but I'm going to smoke that. But if I can
Yeah.
do the April Fools, I can smoke that Woody easy.
Yeah, no doubt.
Now, don't quote me on smoking Woodies, but I can smoke
You just said it.
I can smoke that one easy.
Kind of like Buzz Lightyear. He's
It'll be the
smoked the
first
Woody.
Woody I've ever smoked. I promise. Scout's honor.
Well, I got to tell you, when we were at, I don't remember if it was a family reunion or one of the barn smokers.
Shoelaces.
One of the things was that people had this Woody just as a challenge, and there was a good, don't worry about it, a good 8 to 10 people with these Woodies smoking them, bro.
Right.
That shit is crazy.
Soft opening.
Yeah,
Indian
see,
Trail.
Jay tried
Cigar
to
shop.
smoke the Woody. I mean, how far did he get? Like a foot in out of the 3 footer? Because
3
it got to
feet.
be what? Two? Yeah, bro, yeah, look it up.
Oh
I'll
shit.
show
Woody
it to you.
cigar. Bro,
Woody
I'm not
cigar.
even joking. That thing is like this, bro.
I got
And
it.
what's the gauge on that?
Not what she said.
It's got to be a 90, right? So I heard
So I don't know if
Asylum.
you can see us, but you can see it in relevance to my hand. And the ladies say I have big hands.
Yeah, put his larger. Hold on.
I don't know if you can see it or not.
We'll move it. Yeah.
There
Yep.
you go.
There you
That's
go.
how big it is.
That's insane, bro.
Yeah.
It's like a baseball bat. Like
That's what I said. A mini baseball bat, bro.
I'm gonna get that thing gone.
Wow, bro.
21 by 80. Holy shit.
21 by 80. So close to 2
Woo!
feet.
It's like 50
Let's
bucks.
go.
Yo, so Ted, how far did Jay get? That's my question. I think he got about a foot in, maybe. About halfway before he passed the fuck out.
Man, what are you gonna do if you start smoking it and you absolutely hate it? Like, are you just gonna continue?
I'm powering through. I'm smoking that bitch down to the nub. I'm gonna
It's
power
a
through it.
challenge. It's a challenge
I
for
told
Ben.
them I was
It's
going to
already
smoke
committed.
it for the soft opening, so I'm going to do it. But if it
All
turns
right.
out like that Asylum did, I've got no problems.
I hear you. I know Asylum I know Asylum came out with a new one over at PCA. Bob probably knows this one too. The Asylum 13, and it's supposed to be the flavor of banana.
Really?
Yep. I don't know about it, but I guess that's a first with a banana cigar. I don't know how I feel about it.
Didn't Bob say something? There was a cigar that he tried that had a little banana flavor to it.
Well,
No, I said the pineapple.
Oh, the pineapple.
pineapple,
That's what it was. Pineapple.
rum fruit, bro.
Pineapple.
We're making a pina colada up in here. God
Yeah.
almighty.
Seriously.
Jeez.
I just bring some coconut. We're good. Oh, so they say about a foot and a half.
Hmm.
So he almost got through it.
Yeah, y'all wrong.
You know, I still haven't. Yeah, what's that one? The Asylum. Yeah, there you go. It's upside down though, but you're good.
You get the
Well,
dress.
that's the way
Yep.
they did it.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, but the price is right side.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's
The
correct.
13. Okay. So it looks like about 1350 or whatever. All right. Yeah, that's what they announced at the PCA. And I was like,
That's
man,
crazy.
this sounds interesting. I would definitely try it because the CAO Moon Trance was one of the ones that caught me off guard because it's got a coconut taste to it.
Mm.
It's even got that smell of coconut. So that's like I said, I like trying something different, especially after we had that Knob Creek sugar maple, whatever the heck it was from the Cigar Row events.
Well,
Sugar tit.
I'm waiting to try the sugar tits.
Yeah, I know you're ready for them sugar tits. So am I.
That'd be something different.
So they hopefully, if everything works out, they should be here next week on the show. You get to meet the owners, Deidre and Holly,
All right.
and they'll be talking about it and bringing some sticks in for us. Which I asked. Wow, Bob, can you
Titty
write another
everybody.
book? The 660 was enough for me. The flathead.
Yeah.
All right. Very few to the nub. Okay. A few I only smoked an inch or less, but the majority were at least half or two-thirds. Okay, but remember, most manufacturers hand out smaller vitolas at the trade show. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
do
that's
smoke fast, so he hot boxes. On our Thursday night live, which was an hour and a half or so, I usually smoke 3 to 5.
God damn.
In an hour and a half, bro. It's an honor when manufacturer sees you on the show floor and wants you to try their cigar. It would be rude to put it in my pocket for later. At
fair
least that's
enough.
my opinion.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
fair.
Yeah.
3 to 5 cigars.
Jesus.
Don't make sense though that they're handing out. Like,
Yeah, they're handing out the smaller just to give you a taste of it. That makes total sense. Thank you, Bob. No, I appreciate that.
Said,
And
my bad.
nah, no worries. I don't mind. I don't mind reading a book on our show. Speaking of which, I got to put out the fuckisms.
Page 15.
Page, you know what? Page 15 has been requested, and we're halfway through. So I gotta read a little bit of the fuckism of life by Maximilian Wren. Let me go page 15. All right. Obviously, this is not for kids. Here we go. Patience is the ability to plan murder 6 years out and execute it. It's not the ability to endure an uninvited dick in your ass until he finishes.
It's the,
Until the swelling goes down.
Okay. Here's the explanation to that. Not trying to incite murder planning here, but the moral of the story is just because you are able to endure something uncomfortable doesn't mean it's okay. You can just label it patience and keep up. Patience is when you are able to process the uncomfortable as a means forward. There you go.
That's
There's your
solid.
fuckism.
mhm. So,
Solid.
so Bob said most of the cigars was around 5 by 52
Okay.
ish.
Oh, that's not bad.
Mm.
That's not bad. That'll give you a good enough flavor profile. And is that what you do when you're reviewing the cigars? About the same, like, you know,
So
halfway through?
question on that. Does the flavor profile or does anything change on a particular cigar based on the size?
Well, yeah, man.
Yes.
Yeah, we've
Yeah,
talked about
grab
it.
grab an Anniversario, a
So
Liga Anniversario Robusto, and
mhm,
a Toro, and that'll answer your question right there.
okay.
I feel like those are two very different cigars.
Really.
Just yeah, that's just how I
Night and
feel.
day difference or
Uh, different.
different?
Yeah, just a little different.
Okay.
But
See, and for me, if I really want the flavor that the manufacturer's putting out, I usually try to find it in a Lancero. It's just that flavor profile for me in a Lancero comes through better than if it was.
Traded or
I think it is because the Lanceros are longer, so you get that whole draw through all the filler.
mm,
Do you know what I mean?
arr,
Arr. Um, so that means avoid cheetah nuts.
start
So,
speaking like
but
a
when he
pirate.
reviews cigars,
Shiver me
he smokes it
timbers.
all.
yeah.
Wow, wow.
Well, remember some cigars transition, so he probably
Yeah, that's true too.
he want to capture that.
Yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense. I mean, there's a couple of cigars that we've noticed that transition, and a few others
that did
that are just
straight
straight through.
through.
But then again, you always go to like an eighth of an inch on your nubs. Bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. My transition,
Surprised you still have fingernails.
I transitioned to my fingers getting brown or yellow, but I got turned on to the poker, and I'm back in business.
Yeah, exactly.
He said, now depending on the blend, the wrapper can impact over 80% of the flavor. Oh, so
So
the
the
ratio
ratio.
changed depending on the ring gauge. Nice.
Yeah, see that's what I was talking about. The ring gauge also on a Lancero is much smaller.
Hmm.
I think it's one of the smallest in the cigar. So when you go to like a Gordo, that's like having four Lanceros just shortened down, and it'll be a bigger ring
So,
gauge.
having said that, having the same
Yes.
cigar in a 660 or a Lancero is going to taste totally different.
Okay, you said the same cigar in a 660
Having it
and
like, let's
what?
say I have like I got this aroma de Cuba in a 660. If I was to get it in a Lancero or a much smaller one like a 546 or something, it's going to
Smaller
give me
ring gauge.
it's going
Yeah.
to taste totally different.
Yes.
Interesting.
I mean,
Most likely, yes.
I've noticed that with the leather rose, you gave me the bigger.
Oh yeah.
And I told you, it might not taste totally different, but it may be a little bit more concentrated.
Well,
Mhm,
um, like JJ just said, he had both sizes of the leather rose, as did I.
mhm.
And the smaller version, I think, has more bang for the buck on flavor. I think the bigger one toned it's kind of toned down a bit.
Starts off with a lot of flavor, but yeah,
It mellows out
as you smoke it, yeah, it just mellows out. The flavor's not there. It's a small one. The flavor stays pretty consistent throughout.
throughout. Yeah. Yeah. So that's the exact same cigar in two different sizes,
So what do you
giving you different flavors.
so what do
Well,
you
not different flavors, but
what do
concentration.
what do you think about that, Ron?
It's smart.
What we just talked about. All right, moving right along to the next.
That was like the school teacher busting the kid, opening a phone bag out of his phone bag. Oh shit!
No, that fan got me too. I had to move from over there to that.
You know you can turn the fan off. I'm moving right along.
Moving right along. Next subject.
Okay, okay. What did White Hand say? He smoked at a local lounge with little to no ventilation and smoked everyone's cigar at one sitting. Bro, I've had that happen. I smoked about 100 cigars without even having one,
Yeah, we won't mention a couple
all
of
the way to the left.
lounges we
Yep.
went to.
Good thing nobody lit up a Ruby Blue.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That'll ruin your day.
oh. Any Tatiana that you light up in a cigar lounge, that will be all you smell. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I wouldn't say horrible. Horrid, maybe. Horrible, not really.
Terrible, terrible.
Terrible. They're terrible. Well, isn't it the same with some of the acids when they get lit up and that's all you smell?
But the Tuba Cuba.
Yeah, like a Cuba Cuba, the Blondie, any of those. But you know what though? To your point, the Tatianas take over.
Yeah.
Period. They take over.
Do they taste good?
For you, you'd love it. Hey,
I go home every day, smell a light cigar, and I smoked a pappy one day, and I went home and my wife said, "What the hell have you been smoking?" She knew. She just smelled me different.
Yeah,
She said,
yeah.
oh, really?
"Yeah, I tried a pappy. It's the only one I've ever had, but
See,
Yeah,
but the Pappy
she
get.
picked up on it.
Did you ever have a KFC?
Yeah. What's that?
Did you ever have a KFC? The Kentucky Fire
Oh
Fury?
yeah, that's a different
So
animal.
the KFC, I think, is way more potent on that
I agree.
aroma,
The difference.
and that Pappy is the same thing but mellowed out.
Hmm.
And I don't know if it's because of size or it's just rolled differently.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
So we had we had that question one time before. Jason. We, we had that question one time before, and I want to pose that same question to Bob. Some of these cigar spirits collaboration,
Oh, here we go.
in my opinion, either the cigar is good, or and the spirit is horrible, or the spirit is good
And the
and the cigar
cigar
is
is horrible.
horrible. Have you ran across a good marriage collaboration between a cigar and a spirit?
That's
That's
meant to pair
yeah,
according to the
yeah,
manufacturers.
correct. And I'm not naming names. I didn't want to, do
Nah,
that.
you ain't got to.
I'm just saying, what is there a good, or maybe I just picked some bad ones. But is there a good pairing between the two that's out
Because we're talking about the Blackened and Blackened. You got the Pappy and Pappy. You got Buffalo Trace, Buffalo Trace. What's some of the okay?
there?
The
The
Pappy
pappy
is
is the
KFC
KFC's
tobacco
tobacco.
sent to Louisiana and then given the Perique process.
this Angel's Envy would have to go with it.
Angel's Envy. Yeah. So that might pair well with an Angel's Envy.
In danger.
Oh, which
I
the
was not,
triple oak is coming.
I was not impressed with the Buffalo Trace, the Buffalo Trace cigar particularly.
I didn't care for the
Yeah,
Buffalo Trace cigar on its own.
yeah, yeah.
It's nothing. It's nothing to me.
It, it was
Yeah. See, different palettes, but
for me. It was kind of cardboardy-ish.
But it was different. It's the 899 imagine, I smoked that True Estate Shady and I rapped for the
Rest
rest
of
of
the
the
day.
day.
the which one?
The Shady X, the
Oh,
collab
okay.
with Eminem, and I was just rapping the rest of the day.
Really?
Yeah, it made me a rapper.
Yeah, another white rapper.
There you go.
Just what the world needs.
Yeah. Hey, all three of y'all.
Eminem, Drew Estate, yeah, Shady X.
You,
Shady.
MGK,
Wait. Reem said E.H. Taylor. Does E.H. Taylor have a cigar also?
Oh,
Really?
you know which one I like?
Well, you woke up.
Yeah, for me, on the good pairing side, the Cohiba Wellers with the Wellers.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
yes,
I don't think I had a Wellers when I had the Cohiba
yeah,
Wellers. Huh. Maybe I should look into that again.
yes, sir. That was
I know
that's a good one.
here's the craziest. Now, it's obviously not a collab between the two, but my favorite pairing has been an actual real Cohiba with I know you're all gonna hate me for this, but it's the Captain Morgan Spice Rum. There is just something from that that brings out the flavor of the cigar, and the cigar makes that even taste better. That blew my mind. So what Bob said, I haven't done a deep dive in the same name spirit and cigar, but offhand, I don't know of any. I did hear Cohiba's Weller,
Yeah,
and Weller's was good. Okay.
great minds think alike, buddy. Appreciate you, Bob. Appreciate you validating.
And I love Rod at will. I'll keep that in mind when I smoke those pappies from that box I won. Hashtag most of the time grand prize winner. Ah, he changed it up
You had to go down.
from always. I'm gonna go down a notch. Oh, Rod, that's hilarious, bro. No, but you know what, Bob? Since you do mostly reviews on your segment, I think you should have that as kind of like a pairing. and see how that goes. That would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because then you can kind of deep dive into what you think uh made a good pairing, what didn't really stand up to it. But I can tell you
Now, you just
offhand.
are you talking about a parent or the collab
Oh,
person?
the collab basically. I'm sorry. Yeah,
Mhm,
it's more the collab than a pairing.
mhm,
Um, Especially that Buffalo Trace and Buffalo Trace cigar.
mm,
Like,
mm,
mm-mm.
mm.
We personally don't think so.
Yeah.
And you're welcome, Bob. I'm just saying
That's a freebie.
that's a free. Look at you, bro. Creating content. Who's been creating content? I love it.
Please
Love it.
shout to Bob and in his YouTube and like, share, and comment.
Yeah. And that's Bob the cigar guy.
Yes, cigar Bob, like I messed up earlier.
Yeah. And I think we still have, yeah.
Yeah, bam, throw it up there.
Which one is that?
Bob the
That's on
cigar.
YouTube. There you go. Scan that in and look at some of his reviews. My man is
Hey,
on point.
tell him Big Kel sent you.
You might get a discount on his reviews.
Might get a Vopo Vita pack recharged.
Oh, look at that. Oh,
You might get a refurbished Vopo Vita pack.
refurbished Boveda pack.
Game,
I love it.
game used.
I love it. You can
Oh,
call me anything but late for dinner.
that's it. That's it.
And what was it that Reem said? Where do people go to get information on playing golf for the meet and
Yes,
greet?
yes.
But hold on. Go for it
Okay.
because I know nothing about this.
Okay, so the meet and greet, the golf outing, which is going to be on that Friday,
The 20th.
the 20th. So right now, I probably need to start collecting names since I probably don't have the ability to block out a golf outing, an official golf outing at the golf course. I going to need to get the names and then set up tee times, and hopefully I can get them one right after the other.
Yeah.
So you'll start working on the head count. You can start with as soon as next week's show, so we can get an accurate head count of who wants to join us in golf. It'll be Friday morning ish. I'm trying to shoot for early tea time because that is the beginning of the weekend. A lot of people take off on Fridays, and the golf course do get rather full quickly. So there's a couple of golf courses I have in mind. I'm going to reach out to Charlotte National, Emerald Lake, and the Divide. And the good thing about those three golf courses, they're all in close proximity of one another.
And what's the usual cost for somebody to join into
The play around.
to play around?
Well, week Friday is considered a weekend price, so I would say the Divide and Emerald Lake, you're probably looking at between 60 and 70 bucks. But I'll have
Okay.
all that information available next week.
All right.
And Charlotte National will probably be about 40 to 50 bucks.
Okay.
A little less. I like Charlotte National. At one time, they used to have the best greens here in Charlotte, and it also is more of a wide open course. So if you're,
You won't hit a house.
there you go. You won't hit a house, and you probably be able to find most of your balls, unless they're cheetah balls.
Oh, I love Rod asking if anybody's planning a raffle, a bottle of Pappy. We can't even find that.
Yeah, I'll do a bottle of Pappy, but the spelling might be a little different.
It'll be a Fappy.
It'll be in a Pappi. Oh, I call
Poppy.
it
Oh yeah, do a Poppy.
Big Pappy.
PAPI.
Yep.
Bottle of PAPI. I have a bottle of Malort to raffle specifically for hashtag always a grand prize winner. And I like Bob. He asked if there's a putt putt option, bro. That's about the only thing I'd be able to play golf
Well,
is mini golf.
well, Will said he's going to be one of the designated cart drivers.
I will be riding one of them carts. Reem said he says 8 a.m. because it'll be 95 degrees by 9.
Yeah, he might be right on there.
You might not be lying, bro.
Yeah, so
Uh,
I'll definitely have more information on the golfing by next week's show for sure. Now, speaking of June 21st,
Speaking of June 21st,
yeah, Hey guys, we got you a small favor. You go out and register because we're trying to get an accurate head count. We're in the process of trying to make sure we got enough available for everybody to enjoy themselves. The raffles, the drinks, and so forth and so on. So if you have a moment, please just go out and it doesn't cost you a dime. Go out and register unless you want to donate.
Here's my number.
But go out and register so we get a head count. And for those motorcycle riders out there, please go out and register or pre-register. You can still register the day of the event for the ride for the Cigar for Warriors. Because that's one of the biggest things and one of the main reasons why we chose Independence Harley Davidson to do this event. Because we wanted to uh, do our part in supporting our men and women in uniform.
And speaking of Cigars for Warriors, if anybody knows a contact here in the Charlotte
Oh my
area,
God!
please hit us up because we're not getting
Any traction?
any traction.
I've reached out to the
Man, we're
I reached out to the
giving
guy
away
who
cigars.
I reached out to the guy who runs their IG. Haven't gotten any traction.
I mean, I called my man Stephen Waldrop, who I don't know if he's no longer handling the Charlotte chapter for Cigars for Warriors or what's going on.
Bob said Sammy.
Sammy Navarro. Sammy Navarro's in California.
Yeah,
Sammy who?
but you start somewhere. Because
Yo,
remember, I called
shoot
one
me
dude in
shoot
Florida.
me a message
His contact information.
or contact information and I'll get in touch.
Because I
100% I'll get in
called one
touch.
guy the other day down in Florida, but he's the director of logistics. He gave me another guy, and I done called him about twice already. That's in Texas. I forgot his name. Remember?
Yes,
I was
I
like,
remember. Yeah. You were calling him.
yeah, the phone just rang and went to right to voicemail. And I left him a detailed message.
Sammy Flo
Nothing.
is watching. Good.
Good.
Yeah, Sammy, hit us up. Contact information is all over the place.
Yeah, we got these cigars we were trying to get up. I mean, we did like what?
200.
Over 200 last time.
Last year, I sent it up to Pete Taro, but he's up in Jersey from what I remember. And I sent them all the way over there. So I'm telling you, it was just crazy.
And the reason why we're trying to identify too a person to at least show up, because it more than likely is going to be a combination of cigar and a monetary donation too as well.
Correct.
Okay, because we are taking the proceeds from the ride raffles that we're doing, and we're going to hand that off to
Cigars for Warriors.
Cigars for Warriors.
Yeah.
So we'd like to make a big presentation.
Yep. See, we wanted somebody there because I remember Stephen Waldrop when he showed up, and I know Drew Estate, they usually have somebody there with a table with their wares, your whatchamacallit, your merchandise.
Mhm.
And I know all of that goes back to Cigars for Warriors. So I was hoping to have somebody here during our meet and greet to actually have a person, for the contact being there in person and collecting everything that we're about to give them.
If you know who we need to call or reach out, please just let DM me, DM Will. I mean, we'll run the point on that, but right now we're at a loss.
Yeah. See, Bob, I did reach out to Pete, and he said he was going to try to see who would be able to here in Charlotte, but I haven't heard word back. And it's been just like a ghosting message between Stephen Waldrop and I. I'm not sure what's happening to him and his wife. They used to come out all the time together, set up a table, and collect the donations and have pins, shirts, hats, coins, whatever it was. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So you're towards the end of that Riviera, and I just inhaled a good fume of smoke from you.
It's good, wasn't it?
It was actually pretty decent.
So there you have it.
How do you like it?
I love it.
Because I'll tell you this though, I might have to try one of those instead of the Lancero because the Lancero didn't hit me
Okay.
um, at all.
Really.
It was just a regular cigar to me. It wasn't anything special. But I think maybe if
Guys haven't heard me say this in a long time, but earthy.
bro, stop.
Earthy. Earthy.
You know why it's earthy?
I taste earth.
Because that's where they grow it.
Bam. And there you have it. And hey, Ron, how's your cigar? Earthy?
Right down my alley.
Right down.
That see, that's what I figured. That's what I figured. That's why I gave it to him. I was like, well, at least he's not going to toss half of that cigar. He's actually going to have the rest of the cigar, or not take 4 puffs and toss it.
So Bob
Oh,
said to reach out to him and he'll make this happen.
yeah, I'm gonna reach back out to Pete and see what's going on, man.
For me, it's like just gotta have a good draw.
Oh, that has an amazing draw. I know the dude, just the flavor profile, it's solid all the way through. I don't think there's any transition to it. I think it's just good to go. And yeah, bro, your
Yeah,
Knicks
that's what I
ain't.
figured out.
Yeah, I saw you looking over my shoulder at
Yeah.
the TV, looking at the Knicks against the Celtics.
All right, this is where the comeback happens.
What we got? We got in
Down
the
by
fourth 9 minutes.
yeah,
That's going to be another 20 minutes for this there,
by what? 13 points.
something like that.
You can make it happen. Hey, we was down by 20 last time.
Cool, cool.
That would have done it.
So now that we I know Ruben, you put up the QR codes.
Mhm.
Thank you so much for that.
Was you going to talk a little bit about and ask the people in the audience and people out there watching about the lottery and what would they like to see
Oh yeah, you know what?
the next
Let
on the
let
next one because
you
we're
know
going to
what?
be
You
doing
are
another one.
you are 100% correct. Thank you for reminding me
Mhm.
of that.
You're welcome.
So
It's a freebie.
yeah, that's a freebie for me too. You hear that, Bob? Even I get freebies every now and then. Um, so we ran this lottery, 10 Liga Nines. Um, I want to know
And for
from you
anybody
here in
watching
the
the
audience and also online. Would you like me to run that one more time?
you have to run it back.
And I'm about to run it back. If yes, it will go up tomorrow, and we'll see. Maybe always a grand prize winner
Look at Tony.
won't be mostly. Yeah, Tony's in. Um, maybe grand prize winner. He's gonna take another back seat. We'll see.
Most of the time, grand time.
Most of the time, mostly a grand prize winner. Man, I love that. That was great.
Hmm
Maybe now that's gonna be a new shirt for him. I think I'm gonna have to make him a shirt. Mostly a grand prize winner.
So
All right, white
Jacob
hands
said
in.
yes. Okay.
Oh,
Any more?
so
Any
white hands
more?
asking, "How's your knee doing, bro?"
He's doing good. The physical therapy's kicking my ass, but should get better sooner rather than later.
All right, cool, cool.
Really good. Thanks for asking.
All right.
Ruben said doing good. Thanks for asking, Jay.
Now, I got another question since we're talking lotteries, this and that. So I got a ton of acid cigars, and I know this may not be the platform.
No lottery on that. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
You heard it here first, people. It's like trying to raffle off Gurkhas.
You keep them access there, buddy.
So I'm just curious: is anybody into acid cigars
Yeah,
at all?
yeah, there. But
You know there are,
they're
but I'm
not here in
saying
this room.
with it not here in this room or online. Is that what you're
Yeah, over
saying?
this community.
Wow, or this brotherhood and fellowship. Right? Look, I'm just asking for a friend. You like what you like. Uh
I know, Tony. This is where the comeback begins. Huh?
well,
Military bases sell acid.
so
A lot of people
here's
ride them motorcycles too, especially
yeah.
sports bikes.
So here's my thing. What I think I'm gonna do, if that's a no-go on the acid, I'm gonna donate them all to Cigars for Warriors.
Okay.
They'll go crazy for that. It's to me are like cigars you can find anywhere. Like any like small town grocery store that's got a keyboard trying to sell cigars, you'll find those there. But I mean that's just my opinion. Like when I went to Tennessee, like every place I went, I would stop at all cigar places I found. But they were just in like grocery stores. They were just a little nice. They said all they sold was assets.
So here's the thing that I've
He sells
noticed.
assets on occasion.
So Bob, come up the 21st. If you want to play golf, let me know. Come up the 20th. I got some assets for you, bro. Free of charge. 5 pack, 10 pack, a box. You let me know what.
You say you was getting ready to donate it to the
Yeah, Cigars for Warriors. But if you like smoking it, I'll give him a look. I've got enough acids to give away to Cigars for Warriors and raffle off a box.
Here with YouTube.
See, here's my thing. I got a couple of them in my humidor, and I don't mind one every now and again. But I keep them more for those casual smoker friends that I have that come over.
Right.
Yeah.
That
Ah,
something I give them an acid, and whether they
Tony,
or
you're down by 12, Tony.
see, but here's my thing.
Come
Like,
back, it's coming.
I can't, in good conscience, hand out acids to people I know.
somebody that doesn't smoke.
Well,
Okay, I get that.
let's keep it in perspective. I believe the acid is
Is Drew Estate's #1 selling SKU.
It is
And-
because you go to the cigar shop
Well, that's where they cut the
and they
ticket.
have
That's where they
the
stop.
empty boxes.
Mhm.
If they got 20 boxes out there, I guarantee 4 or 5 of them are acid cigar boxes
Right.
because they sell out.
are they selling out or is that a ploy to make you think
Oh.
selling a lot?
Yeah, they're selling a lot.
So
A
Bob,
dollar a box. I'll consider it.
Bob
Ah.
lined up with me. He said cigar for wars were much more appreciated.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's
Then that's where they're gonna go. But I might keep
So-
1 or 2 for you. Now, speaking of acids, my wife was handed the 20-year anniversary acid from Pedro Gomez Rodriguez from Drew Estate, the international rep. And my wife and him were doing the whole little habla habla thing, right? And
What's
she
that?
lights it up,
What's that?
speaking Spanish.
Oh.
Bah.
That's not a code for a character.
No, that's not code for anything weird. No. I'm gonna keep it clean at this point.
Yeah, no
And
habla.
we're talking about my wife.
Yeah, no habla.
Hey,
No habla.
no habla habla. Yeah. So here's my thing. She actually enjoyed the 20. She loves the leather rose, and she likes the smaller one better than the larger stick because she likes the flavor better. I gave her the Cuba Cuba. She didn't care for it. Gave her the Blondie Bellicosa. She didn't care for that as well. Now, out of the cigar, now mind you, she only has maybe 1 or 2 a year, if that. She won't have another acid. She'd rather have the leather rose. Period. Like that's her go-to stick. And if I run out of those, which I probably won't, and she has yet to try the Dominicana, by the way, which I think she would like. Maybe not as much as like a Fat Bottom Betty, but she enjoys the
Might
leather
not
rose.
like it if you tell her that story about how you feel about the no name thing. Because you know that's
Oh yeah,
that's your life partner. She's your
yeah.
ride or die. If
You know,
my
I'm surprised.
husband don't like it.
I'm surprised I don't have the doll out here.
I'm surprised Will hasn't got email. We stopped talking.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Cease and desist.
Cease and desist. I'm gonna get a cease and desist from.
Right, the next cigar.
Oh, my
Yeah, we're gonna call the doll face with no name or something.
face. We don't. What's going on? Oh my lord.
But
So Ron said he smokes an acid Cuba Cuba Maduro occasionally.
you never tried the Maduro.
So
You wouldn't care for it.
I wouldn't.
let's have a TV set up with the meteor and have Ruben take together all the different clips of Kel trying to pronounce the cigars and just have that playing.
Oh, that'd be-
Bro, do you know how many years he's got to go through shows that we've done over 3 years?
You don't have to go through three.
Nah,
I mean,
just,
shit, you
the
could
last
go through
3
this
shows
year.
should be enough content.
You could go through just from January to this year. I mean,
No. The best is the first year where he had glasses and he would lift his glasses
Yeah,
to
'cause
try
he
and
used to
read.
bust
I'm
my
like,
chops,
what are you, man? What are you doing?
Remember that game show back in the day where people used to unscramble the sentences of words and have to match them? We're gonna put a big old board up there and it's like make Kellisms and you come up and just make different.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Soul Train Scramble board when they had to guess the song.
Oh, I remember
I
that.
Yeah.
remember that one
yeah,
too.
yeah.
Yeah, there was another game show where you would do the same kind of thing. You come up with a sentence.
That's probably why we're not getting any sponsors because I butchered their freaking names up.
But I correct you on most of them.
maybe they should make them easier to pronounce.
Bad.
Or
Yeah.
maybe they should.
Yeah.
Maybe they should.
Or-
Like,
or-
why make it so difficult?
Or a good buddy of mine's from another country.
That's what Aaron said at the beginning of the show. When he couldn't pronounce it, he said, I don't know, it's made from somebody in another country.
That's gonna be my new go-to when I can't pronounce it.
I don't know. Made from another country.
No, made from another country.
Okay.
But they're all made by hand. Mostly.
Not in China.
Not in China.
Oh Lord.
Oh,
So let's
now
what we got.
I got a question for you. You've had a flavored cigar, which normally you don't, because we know your
Oh, yeah,
four
yeah.
go-tos.
Mhm.
Let's talk about it for 2 seconds, right?
Mhm.
What did you think of that that cigar you had from Cigar Row? That was
That was
infused.
that was pretty good. It wasn't overpowering with the with the taste and the aroma.
Well, I was trying to
How would
find
you feel?
one of those Dominican dolls you're talking about without the face, but we had one and it broke. So I
You
had
had
one and
one
it
and it
broke.
broke.
I'll see if I can. I'll
It
grab one
got
of my mom's.
decapitated. She lose her
I'll
hat or the
grab
head.
one. I'll have one next week. Hopefully, I'll get one at my mom's house. She's has a bunch.
Yeah, exactly. Go to the mom's house. She'll have like 20
Yeah,
there.
that's like the
Um,
quintessential Dominican like doll. So they should
yeah,
have called it that.
exactly. I think 1970, what was it? 1972, 73, it came out and everybody bought one and had it in their house
What's that?
in DR. The
Oh,
doll with no face.
okay.
The Dominican doll.
Because I had a velvet painting of Dr. Martin Luther King in my house growing up.
And you had a black light too?
JFK, RFK, Martin Luther King. I don't know. Did we have a Malcolm X? I don't know if we had a Malcolm X in the house.
Yeah, he was hanging out.
Yeah.
Oh, that would look at you no matter where you at? That's scary shit right there. Well, what did Ryan say? I don't really care too much for sweet cat. So gonna try smoking safari style as Cigar Bob recommended. See, that was the other thing I was gonna get into. Having it having those flavored tips backwards.
Yeah.
Safari style is what they call it.
So now with the cigar stuff, you still cut the cigar?
Yeah,
Yeah, you got to.
you gotta have an airflow.
There you go.
Yeah, you gotta have airflow.
But I mean, now with that, does it make a difference whether you do it
Yeah, that's it. Exactly.
cut or
That's a good question.
I wonder if cigar Bob does?
You use a straight V or a punch.
Oh,
You-
Bob, right before you bounce, one quick question for you. When you do a safari style, do you put a V on the other side or do you just cut straight?
He just bites it off.
Yeah, he bites it off. Fellas, I gotta hop off. Great show. Y'all and the live studio audience are awesome. Thank you so much, Bob. I appreciate that. We all do.
Hopefully, you answer that question when he goes.
Yeah, if you can add,
Vermelha. Alves. Advance.
we'll message you, see if you respond to any of us. Guillotine. There you go,
There
straight
you
cut.
go.
Thank you, Bob.
All right,
Have a good
brother.
night.
All right, have a good one,
Thank you for
brother.
joining us once again.
Yeah.
Love you, brother.
Appreciate it.
All right. So, what I was gonna say, I got a slight challenge for you.
What's that?
Let's smoke an acid.
Oh,
Not today.
Okay, I gotta say that would be a negative.
What if you smoke it cigar style?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Let's start. You'll try one as well. Okay, man, I got enough that everybody in here can try one.
Smoking Gangnam style.
Gangnam style.
Gangnam style. Gangnam
Opa,
Yeah.
for Gangnam style.
All right, we're gonna smoke an acid Gangnam style next week.
We calling it our own style.
There you go, Gangnam.
Gangnam style. We I'm just saying.
Mhm.
It's been years since I've even put one of those acids into
told you.
play.
Fourth quarter, baby. Go ahead. I don't mean to.
It's all good. It's all
Got it
good.
down to 5.
I know he's gonna get distracted.
Fourth
It's
quarter.
gonna happen.
Talking about the acids, my brother liked the acids until
You see that, Tony?
yeah, man.
You're only down by
See
5,
that
brother.
deadwood. It's just that
he likes the dead ones.
that tier. Yeah, bro. I love some of his posts because I always like and comment on some of them. Yeah, and he's still in the Netherlands. No,
he's flying back right now. He was here, but he was only in town here for a day because he was teaching someone down here.
Ah,
Back 2 weeks ago.
What, Greenville, South Carolina, or North Carolina? South.
nice, bro.
I tell you,
Yeah,
Greenville,
when he
South
comes
Carolina,
back,
love
he's
it
gonna
there.
stay a little longer.
I think we'll be here about a week and a half. I'm gonna try to get him to come here, but it just depends on what he's got going on.
Okay. Hopefully, it's during that week we're gonna try that acid
Gangnam Style.
Gangnam Style.
It'll be the week of 28.
Well, we're gonna try some sweet tits next week.
Oh, okay. So we're not doing that. Okay.
We're not doing the acid next
You're
week.
gonna have some
So
of those
Ross, you done for a
on the
Bruce
21st.
commercial?
Those sweet tits.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Listen, even if I donate an entire box of acid, I've got enough for everybody that's coming in.
Lottie Dottie.
Earth.
Sir,
Hold on, hold on. He's still in there. Like, what the hell, bro? Yeah, where did any of these come from?
For the cigar police or something? Turning a report or something?
Yeah.
We got them on the dark web.
Is that caddy still in your driveway? Is that caddy still in your driveway?
I tried asking him again, but he refused to answer.
Once again, this is why I think his wife is part of the CIA. Y'all laugh, but here's the thing. She disappears, every other weekend or so down to Washington, D.C., comes back, makes him look like a whip because she's chopping the shit out of trees, digging fucking holes in the back that look like 6 feet deep. I'm just saying. I had to check on him one week. I'm like, bro, I ain't heard from you in about a week, man. And she's digging this big ass hole. You good?
he doesn't even really know us.
No, serious, really. Where'd you get that? I
So
got it.
Rod is down
No.
for a blue smoke of acid safari style.
All right, get
Hold on, Rod. It ain't gonna be next week because next week I am
it.
hoping that we doing some of them sweet tits from Cigarro events and having the ladies down that actually retired teachers
That made the tits.
that
I mean, they did, right? They did. I mean, I said, that's my line.
yeah.
They're gonna have they're gonna have a guy rolling up the tits.
I don't think they're gonna bring the roller down.
Okay.
But if they do, you never know. He might roll some tits. I'm not gonna discount it. It might just happen.
Hey, I would like to have this. I would like to have a 6x60 tit, please. You think you can-
Do a 9x90.
Yeah, it too.
So many signs.
You want a 6x60? That's a double D,
That's
baby.
that's the double D size. Oh my lord. This is what happens when this is how the show started. That's how it's gonna end on the worst even note. So I was just about to say something and I forgot what I was gonna say.
That's right. Finally, you finally gonna come clean. So come clean.
This goddamn acid narc over here, man. What's going on? Bro, what?
So we got a truck on the gas covered in. So there's
2 points, Cal. 2 points.
Yeah, right.
2 points.
Somebody gotta pat this guy down.
Huh?
2 points. No.
No, he's ahead of us.
Oh, you ahead of us, bro. We like a minute
Oh,
delay
damn,
or
sorry.
so. Because we're looking at 82, 86.
How much time you got left on the clock, Tony?
2:33.
Okay.
Yeah, so
So they went on a quick
they-
run because we're at 2:41.
yeah. He 10 seconds
So-
ahead.
I guess it wasn't.
So
a
you
quick
could
one.
bet on the game, Tony.
Yeah.
Bet Cal some money right now.
Well, we both rooting for the
All right.
Knicks.
1 point.
There you go, Cat. And one. And one.
There you go.
And one.
There you go.
I started to wear my Ewing jersey down here,
What you did?
but I didn't.
Oh, Hold on.
It didn't
So,
fit
Rod, I got a
anymore.
question for you, man. You said in the meantime you'll smoke a CI Legend Safari style.
Right now.
I don't think there's anything wrong with the CI Legends, the regular style.
Cool.
But
The
have
Knicks
you
are
ever
behind
had
us.
the CI
Who's winning,
Legends
the Knicks?
The
black?
Knicks by 1.
Because I think if I do smoke anything Safari style, it'll probably be the Legends black because that did nothing for me regular wise. For real. All right, let me get that light
Oh, it's
with all that fan blowing here,
I'm
man.
really curious about this Safari style. Like, I really want to smoke a other road Safari style now to see if it changes the flavor.
Well, the smoke that Bob was talking about, Safari style, was the nasty Fritas. Or,
Right.
yeah.
the
Yeah,
nasty
yeah.
Fritas.
It's a nasty Fritas. You
Well,
100%
so,
right on.
yeah, I'm just curious
Yeah.
in general, though.
Yeah.
Now,
But in general, like with the sweet tip ones, if you smoke a Safari style, it's supposed to mellow it out where you're not doing it from the sweet tip, you're doing it from the foot.
Captain Clutch.
So you're drawing from the foot
yeah.
and lighten the sweet tip. I mean, I'm pretty sure that first
It fits now.
quarter of it is going to still taste sweet, but I guarantee that's gone.
Yeah.
That's gone.
It might be
Instead of like
secret
lasting
now,
on your
Dave
lips
Jason.
because the Ewing jersey don't fit.
Yeah. I said it fits now.
Come on, Rob, where you at, man? I asked you
Takes
about
out
the
my
CI
3.
Legends black, and
Takes
why is it
out
got
my
to be
3
black?
now.
Oh, they just scored.
All right,
Bridges.
so you had that one too. How do you like that in comparison to the regular CI Legends? My question for you.
What's the
And I
score?
tell you
Aaron?
this, if I have the
89-86
black,
Knicks.
I am going to do it Safari style because I did not like it the
44
regular way
seconds.
at all.
How much?
And I'm curious if we do the acid
I wonder who has the
Safari
ball.
style.
Do you know who has the ball?
They don't say on here.
Things that make you go,
Sounds like it has
Just watch the damn TV.
Oh, Tony clap. Something good happened.
Oh,
We 87, 86.
it's a 2-point game right now.
89, 86.
Yes. Okay.
89, 86. So they got it here.
Oh! Yes.
Tony, you giving it away, bro.
Sorry.
We watching on like a 10-second delay.
No. Give it away. Give it away. Give it away. Give it away now.
Knicks by 1.
Give it away.
Oh, they buy that by one.
Hey, everyone's just trying to butter you up.
How much time, Aaron?
Right?
44 seconds.
Exactly.
They shot 2 free throws.
Yeah.
2 nights in a row.
Dude, how about the Carolina Hurricanes making it to game 2?
Game 2 of the second round.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Rod, you still with us, bro?
Oh, who's that?
White hand.
What's up? Hey, I'm trying. Hey, fourth quarter, baby.
Go!
Oh, go New York. Go New York. Go. Hold up. What happened?
Okay.
Oh, shit.
That's good to know, Rod, because I was going to start questioning your profile taste. Not that I
It's not
should.
tied, right?
But yeah,
Oh, okay, I
the
got it.
regular
88,
Connecticut
89.
rapper CI Legend, I think, was the very first Drew Estate cigar I've ever had. Was that CI Legend.
That's
And
Drew Estate.
yeah, that's Drew Estate. CI Legend can only get through Cigar International. And I'm telling you right now, Ted was a person that handed me the CI Legend. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? It was the very first flavored, infused, whatever, how they do it, cigar I've ever had. And I was
All right, I'm
just
done over here, Aaron.
blown away. And you know what he calls
1
it?
point, but the
He
Knicks
calls it the
44
Willy
seconds.
Wonka stick because
Oh,
that's
there you
all
go.
I had. Like I
He's
ordered
gonna
a
shoot
box,
2
then I
free
ordered
throws.
another box.
Oh,
Like,
is that right?
yeah. And then when they came out with the
Oh, no, he's not.
CI Legends Black, I was like, oh, let me get some of those. I gave them all away except for one that I kept in here since then. It's probably been in the humidor for 4 or 5 years at least because I couldn't stand it. Couldn't stand it because it was just like an acid.
Right.
And I was like,
Interesting.
Oh, Ross.
nah.
That was about a 30-second delay.
Yeah, well, like I said, it's about like that flavor you get from kissing your girl on her neck on prom, and you're like, man, I taste that perfume. That's what an acid is for me. it's very like fabricated,
Yes. Yes. Well, when you don't know where it came
oily.
from.
It's just so.
Hey, Ron said, well, if you don't know where they came from,
Damn, he's not letting it go.
Bro,
Yeah.
shit. Oh
Kelly,
yeah, see, Ted remembers you went crazy on that Willy Wonka, bro. No joke. So Ted, you know how you were saying you were pissed that
Boston up by one. 18 seconds.
cut the stick.
pass the ball.
Ted had one of the CI legends, and we were at Stogies and Brew. I never forget this. And he goes, "Nah, I can't do this today." He had maybe a pull or two. I'm like, "No, fuck you, cut it." And I like,
do it.
"Fuck it,
You
I'm
gotta
doing
do
it."
it.
I
Gotta
was
do
like,
it.
"Hell no, bro.
Yeah.
Hell no. You didn't even try the cigar."
Dude,
He was like,
still waiting for Ted telling me where he got those others, that other cigar, the Christmas thing that I got. That, the drum,
"The Christmas Padron."
whatever, he knows which one it was. Can't remember which one it was.
The upsetters don't have a sweet tip. Good to know, bro. You know what? I plan to have one on Saturday, if not Friday, because my wife says I
Wow.
can only have one out of those four. Because I know you sent it to her, not me. But what size should I have so I don't upset her? Because he had sent me the upsetters,
Oh, okay.
and there were 4 sticks, and I think it was more for my wife than me. Because she smelled it, she goes, "Ooh." When we had our second annual, she was down there and she goes, "What was Rod smoking? That smelled delicious." So he sent 4 her way. And she
Okay.
goes, I think from Fox Cigar, she goes, "Man, whoever's handling their marketing is top notch. The stickers," he said all that stuff. She goes, "Those are all mine. The sticks are all mine. Just keep them in the humidor. I'll have it."
That was for leg
No, that's the upsetters.
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 Uh-oh.
He said it's a dessert stick, huh? That's what
Well,
Tony
that
said.
see, I mentioned this. It's definitely a dessert stick. It's got a lot of chocolate in the profile.
We're gonna hold for the last shot. Either we're gonna win or we're gonna lose.
Let's see it.
Either we're gonna
Now let me
win
really see it.
or we're gonna lose.
Now you let me hold it. Yeah. Let me see it.
This fucker. Oh, this
Oh
one's
my
open.
God.
This one's open.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
That smells like what Kel's prom date was wearing. Joe Bomb musk oil.
Bro, smell it.
Yeah, don't let that near any of your other cigars.
He got fouled. He got fouled with 12 seconds.
Yeah.
Bro.
It's interesting.
Let's say, what am I?
No, it's just because you want to know where everything came from. Yeah, Rod.
Where'd you get that? Where'd you get that?
Where did you get that?
Rod.
Which store?
So put that in your
Pay your tariff tax on that?
put that in your notes.
I'm gonna send Liz over here.
So when,
Emma.
so when Vanessa smelled that from
Yeah.
Rod smoking it, she's like, "Oh my God, what is that?"
Next one.
Yeah! Yes!
Simmer.
Go New York, go New York,
Yes!
go! Go New York,
Rock
go
steady
New York,
since you like
go!
Lancero.
Go New
All
York,
right.
go!
Yeah, so Tony, check
All
it.
right.
You hear that white hand?
How about them
That's what he
pockets?
said. The
How about them
upsetters.
Rockers? How about them Rockers?
And no, that's a Django. That's a Django. And he said
Unchained?
Wow.
to Unchained.
They were
Unchained
down
with
by
Danny
14.
Fox.
And this is the Rock Steady. So yeah, I know my wife would never smoke this large of a stick. So yeah, that'll be mine. Man, I gotta try these. I gotta try these, man.
Oh, they blocked him. Yes!
Yep, there you go. By a point.
Michael Jordan's not walking through them doors.
Bad. You win by 1, you win by 50. It's still a dub. Yes! Yes! Thanks, Teddy.
I've never, that's the first time I've ever had it.
Yes, sir. Hey, Tony. Tony, your birthday, you bought us some luck, brother.
Yeah, man.
I know. I sent a
I
picture.
tell you, man, that game
Hey,
the other night, I
he
was
went
on a
up to
heart
the
attack.
garden and took two of them jokers.
I sent him something. He goes, "Damn it, I missed the good stuff."
Yeah, and you know I'm gonna hide it to make believe it.
I always keep telling him about it. He hasn't had it yet. I keep telling him about it.
Oh,
Uh, little man is going to hear from me in a few minutes.
Raul, you smoking a Drew Estate Papa Bravas? What the
Oh,
hell is a
well,
That's a
Papa
new one
Bravas?
for me. Never heard of it.
maybe it's a Papa Fritas.
Nasty Frida or Papa Frida? I've never heard of a Papa Bravas.
That's the third cousin. That's the kissing cousin of the Papa
That's the
Fritas.
heart. Yeah, there it is. Robusto.
Oh, it is.
Oh,
Interesting.
Mixed with
really?
Check out Rob with the hate. I love the hate, baby.
I've never seen it at the shop. They carry all the Drew Estate line. I've never seen that.
I'm eating up that hate, baby.
Oh my god.
Yes, I am. Wait,
You know, I gotta tell Kel he's still on the air, man. We still live.
oh,
He forgot. Just
To all you
released.
Celtics fans,
Hey, is
be
that
wait,
happy.
what you
ask him
say,
if that
Jason?
Papa Bravas is a smoke bomb like the Papa
Okay.
Fritas?
What you say, Jason?
To all them Celtics fans, be happy, be healthy.
Oh, yeah, yeah, and be greasy and be
Y'all,
squeezy. Hey, what I say to you earlier? Pick up sticks, smoking sticks, New York Knicks, Knicks and six.
it might be 5 now.
Yeah, might be five now. Knicks and five.
All right, so hold on.
We're gonna shut it down, man.
Hold on. Before we go, Raul's on air.
Yes, sir.
And we got a question from the audience about these Papa
About the
Bravas.
Knicks. About the Knicks.
So
They won.
yeah, good. Shh. So we got a question for you, Raul. If you've had the Papa Fritas or the Nasty Fritas, are they anything like a smoke bomb that they are on the Papa Bravas? I'm curious, especially since they just released. Like,
Yeah.
do they have an odd shape? Is
If it
my
is,
question.
it looks like a Papa Fritas in
Oh,
Robusto
okay.
size.
It does.
Oh, so it is got that shape.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
got the
So
pigtail
I
and
would
It's like a funnel in a pigtail.
I would almost think it's got the same smoke
yeah.
profile. Then
Is it a smoky bastard?
is it a smoky bastard like the other two? Because bro, you light that up in here and it's a cloud.
Yeah.
It is a cloud.
Yeah.
That is something to be said for those steaks, man. I wonder how they came up with that.
So I got a question. You talk about it being a cloud. What makes it so smoky? That's a good
That's a
question.
good question.
Phil, I don't know.
We should ask Bob that next time. he
Oh,
comes
we
on.
should ask Bob that the next time. He'd
Yeah.
probably know. I know I don't.
Yeah, what I mean, what's the makeup of a very,
Smoky cigar.
cigar?
Like what is it that makes it smoke? Is it the size?
Notice that with some cigars I've smoked, some smoke.
There you go.
Yeah.
Smokes heavily.
Thank you,
I'm
Raul.
in. I'm in.
Yeah, I'm in too. Let's smoke some people out.
Yeah.
Let's make it look like 105.
Hey, Tony, put up a picture.
Right now.
Oh, Tony's on. He's on cigar bed, probably ordering a few.
Okay, yeah, there it is. Yeah,
Oh, but that's no. It
still
don't
has
look.
a pigtail.
It has a pigtail, but it almost looks like a 9 or a 10. But it's a straight
Yeah.
It's a 5x54 kind of stick.
5x54 regular stick. Okay,
Yeah.
because the Fritas and the Nasty,
They're
dude,
fantastic.
man.
Tony's popping up all
Can you tell the difference if you smoke one compared to the other?
Yeah.
What?
think-
How?
I think the nasty blows the papas away. Way more flavor, way more smoke. And unfortunately, I grabbed the nasty when I needed a finisher. But I kind of wish it was a little bit like more conventional, where I
Right,
could grab one and that could be my whole cigar.
right.
But most of the time, if I have a stick and I want a little bit more, another 30, 40, 30 minutes, I grab the nasty.
Okay.
And it's Yeah, if that has that same smoke profile, I'm in.
in a
Yeah,
yeah.
beautiful.
Why not?
Yeah,
I'm down to try it.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
and I know the papa fritas and the nasty fritas. They're not much on the box.
Rose said the nasty
Yeah, they're
fruit
not.
letters.
They're not.
And
They're like I
Raul,
think.
Raul, you are absolutely right. The nasty blows the papas away.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right,
that is
guys.
a
Look,
good
we're
steak.
gonna get ready to shut it down. Y'all more than welcome to stay.
Man, an hour and a half, bro.
Yeah. But appreciate again everybody coming in, showing us the love. Don't forget to circle your calendars. June the 21st is our meet and greet. In addition with the Cigars the Warriors ride. Please go out on our platforms if you want to register so we can get an accurate head count.
Yep.
We're gonna have food trucks. We're gonna have drinks. We're gonna have raffle.
We'll have some music.
We
We'll
have some
have
music.
drinks, of course.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Oh, and vendors.
and vendors.
Yes, we
Yes.
gotta talk about the vendors
Yep.
next week.
We got one, two, almost what? We got three confirmed vendors, I believe. Yep.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yep. Cigar Row. We got JJ and we got Stacy.
Yep.
Out there. Some good stuff. You had opportunity to see some of all of their wares and what have you. So that's good. Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. Great. All right, guys. So look, with that being said, we want
Everybody
everybody out
out there
to
to
be
be
happy,
happy, to be healthy,
to
to
be
be
safe.
safe, but more importantly, we want you to be easy.